You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
We look for the news we dey around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere, everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. Human them, girl begin the security power. You can call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly.
All right, a very good afternoon and welcome to the Liberty Review, where they come to you every Friday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, but one for big pardon because we start the program a little bit late because of reasons beyond the production in control. But one for big pardon for that, and also one for big pardon to Una will be not set to watch this program. Me they bring the program come to, my name na Alex Lawrence Koma, and then every Friday we also for discuss on issues where they make the headlines na the week. You all know say newspaper them can pull stories, different radio station and television and can pull can always broadcast stories them where they happen around the country. And you need people them for analyze deeper on some of them story than they way and they write or see them where they happen. Maybe some tell you where they out there where they watch you now get an opinion on certain things where they happen or how things they go. So because of that, they will bring in people them for talk some of them things in the way they think, oh, now this had one telling right to that story. Oh, now this had one letting see now that particular interview. So that's why we bring them people here. So this afternoons, like always, we get them at the studio. And I want to welcome again this afternoon Robert Kekagbo in the managing editor for Heritage Newspaper. A very good afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm a pleasure for always in our Liberty TV Online for discuss issues of national importance.
All right. Ahmed M. Ila in the Executive Secretary for National Consortium on Public Accountability. Inside there, so this afternoon for discuss on issues around the happen. A very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Alex, and good afternoon to the viewers. Good afternoon, Liberty TV. I'm excited and elated to see this kind of amazing and exquisite, fantastic building by the young people, of Liberty TV. I'm impressed, because this is my first time of coming to Liberty here, for this particular site. So I feel so good. I feel happy. Whereas you see comfort as a civil society, a journalist, a media, you feel good. And I know say God is around. Because it's also clean God there around it,
And inside they clean the God there. So in other words, we're safe now, and the civil society might not describe our environment as a godly environment. Once again, I'm for big part into we viewers them for we will start late, but I'm sure I say we go bring on something best to you now for now. Now, many issues that happen inside the week where we will unfold inside the program, but one major one I get for do the protest will happen Kono, where the First Lady lead minor them for protest against Koidu Holdings Limited. We don't see different writing them, different comment them, people that don't talk. But I will start with you, Ahmed, with this front page from Awareness Times, where they say for allegedly encouraging Koidu Limited to maltreat its workers in Kono, the First Lady Bio exposes thugs in the cabinet. First, are there dogs in Bio's government? You believe say dog and then Bio's government on a cabinet?
By every indication, from denotative meaning and connotative meaning of the word use of the word dog, it is highly used by somebody we know say my first lady married to His Excellency the President of Republic of Sierra Leone, President Bio, and in your woman by extension, philosophically or logically is also part of the governance. And for Fatima Bio used that word there for say they are dogs. We know say that human beings and in a cabinet. But if Fatima Bio went very closer to the people within a cabinet, he said they are dogs. There are things say, who am I? Well, I say they are not dogs. The only thing we I go like for the public and the viewers know that it is the word use of dog. It is totally derogatory to the highest point of view, and that by extension, the President Bio is also the head of cabinet. So you calling say they are dogs. I think Fatima Bio need for come clear and tell the public the dogs.
Yeah, because I don't want to ask you as somebody who don't analyze issues and you see in comments, they refer to some ministers, say they get letters, they don't receive brown envelope. You might want to any of the ministers, anybody say that they refer to as dog on the whole cabinet or selected people?
Well, by every by every indication that we don't see papers, we don't see comments coming from different writers, which is not exception to Dr. Sylvia Blyden. Don't they refer to Senge, Dr. Senge, as a dog? So we are not surprised, to see the use of dogs coming from Fatima Bio, because we see how the sisterhood they between them, and but though Fatima Bio was not, the specific, by the use of the word dog, so now the cabinet is not safe. You understand? Because the use of dog, now the cabinet and the accountability comes in and transparency that we also, from the civil society point of view, we ask that the First Lady, upon in return from Ikono, make a come hold a press conference where they go call the civil society and the media for updates, follow we know who are these people that are in cabinet where they collect brown envelope. Because the civil society, we are very concerned. One for refer that matter to Anti-Corruption Commission for make them investigate that matter. Because if you part of the governance, then you say people and they receive brown envelope. That brown envelope, and then they make for let the government go before, and we see a lot of problems, a lot of economic topsy-turvy where they facing the situation that the country right now. And if certain people are the way, then you the work, they're not sabi for do nothing now just for collect a brown envelope. I think this is a very serious concern.
Just in line to that corruption where they say, the provisional time they say, as she leads protest against Koido Holdings, Fatima Bio accuses government officials of corruption. Yeah. So I want to do this front page and also ask the question, plus which don't they say if the need arise for let Anti-Corruption Commission do a thorough investigation.
Yeah, yes, of course. Yeah, there's a lead.
And we're talking around
accountability, transparency, and service delivery. And this not a matter where we just laugh because of the name of dogs being referred to, cabinet, and the head of cabinet is His Excellency President Bio. So meaning Fatima Bio not only mock certain people or some people, but as it stands now, the old cabinet, we don't know who that are the dog, because he says certain people and then at the cabinet with their dogs. So who are these people? So you get to make them very clear for let people know. Or if you don't make them clear, I think anybody with them called as a cabinet minister saying a dog, I think, now from Fatima I copy from. And in the area of we get for do it certain people in the cabinet also. Certain people in the cabinet also where they collect a brown envelope. We call on the Anti-Corruption Commission for making them look at that matter very seriously and take action. If another one, we write them that Fatima Bio, because the anti-corruption fight, there are certain people and statements the way they dig further for able for no bring out the investigations into what actually happened. So in this circumstance, having said that Fatima Biowina, a senior member of the SLPP government and also a senior governance person, the first lady, and according to the statement of Fatima Bio, she made it very explicit that I am sent by my husband to represent and to come and join the protesters for make a join for see how the people don't go to forget the adequate services now the Koidi holding. So in this regard, we have so much respect for the Anti-Corruption Commission, and we work very closely with the Anti-Corruption Commission. We want to see that Dr. Fatima Madabio, give you some the names that we know say that they collect brown envelope from Koidi, or from any other individual where they make the country there stand still. Because as we talk, the prices of a container, a 40-feet container, is about all has been increased, which is to be communicated from the National Revenue Authority. It has not been communicated yet. We want to know whether, if actually from 135 million to 250 million has been increased from 135 to 250 million. So we want to know all of these things that they make clear the country not go before. And Fatima, being the senior citizen of this country, lead the civil society, lead the media, and lead the Anti-Corruption Commission for make we know that in the collect a brown envelope. As it comes, the National Consortium on Public Accountability don't write already. We don't write letter asking the first lady for make a tell a lead the Anti-Corruption Commission or lead the journalist or lead the civil society for make we know that in depth of the one they were responsible they collect brown envelope at the detriment of Sierra Leone. Because as we talk now, the state is in a holy body. The state is in topsy-turvy. Nothing is working. We are in standstill. There is no electricity. Nothing that happen. So we are not, we know we can skip this thing because the use of the word dogs, that is derogatory to the cabinet and by the extension to human. So we don't get much for that. But what is significant here from the civil society point of view and from the journalists and from a citizens that we're concerned, we need to ask Fatima Bio for make it tell we wouldn't them people where they collect a brown envelope.
I want to ask if you're surprised by the statements was for say people in collect brown envelope and people in corrupt.
Yes, of course, we are not oblivion that there are corruption, high corruption in the government, high corruption in the private institutions there. We are not oblivion to that. But however, when you talk about corruption, the corruption, when you fight corruption says self they fight corruption back. So we're not able to say that this policy here or that so institution. But having said that Fatima Bio, we are a senior citizen, they're able for, this now the prayers we all the inside this Ramadan here, we're able to know that a senior citizens and we are cabinet ministers, senior citizens, whether they corrupt, then we need to know them.
All right, before I come to Robert, the newspaper they don't speak, but the voice says the person will say in word. Lord, just watch what the first lady will say to people in that corner, and we will come back and go to Robert and get you inside. What do you think?
They say from under supervisor, take hand on, then go able for increase. If you not supervisor go up, they're not going to increase. I say what's the person in Sierra Leone and then for increase. So now we don't reach to that point where they don't almost agree. But we get some dog motorman and then government here, where as long as they give them brown envelope, they will sell them birthrights to anybody.
Exactly, Mama.
For some reason, they don't believe say somebody there inside this government will go help them, let them not pay this money. Now I want for let Koidu hold the no say. Me no get the power. Papa God na get the power. But una waiting up na ya so na una get that power dey. If una no work, Koidu money. And for any day Koidu hold the make no work for 24 hours, it dey cost them millions.
All right. The newspaper, they say cabinet. And they say even the government. Robert, there are dogs in government.
Yeah, before you come to Robert, I just want to take it from the horse's mouth, which is Her Excellency. This is the way how they describe Her Excellency, Dr. Fatima Bio, that there are dogs in the government. Who is the head of the government? You know, the head of the...
When I mean, so a man,
yeah,
I appoint the dog there.
Yeah, the man appoint the dog there. Who da appoint dog? The man appoint dog. Who da appoint dog? I know say then a dog.
So in extension, you go on for like also refer the voter them as dog. So they
No. We not a very civilized nation.
Because if a man in the
A government I want for make it
but
no
again,
say.
I'm not sure say it don't mean holistically.
Yeah, well,
make it just-
that
yes,
is
some
that is
dog
that is why the civil society and the media they reprimand Dr. Fatima Bio for making it come very clear to the public after we go on Kono and hold a press conference and say exactly what he mean by government. Because when he say government, me and you are government. You understand? According to the definition of Abraham Lincoln, me and you are government. You understand? So, but by high the authority, according to our statement there, denotatively or connotatively, they take an exception that when it come from Kono, make it call a press conference and make them very clear to the one that we refer to, I know, as a brown envelope take away the make less I don't know go. And also I will see say the champion of the one that we protest, the protesters, that the one that we they protest. So in as much as I mean it don't start me under Fatima Bio don't start from Kono, from Koide Olsen staff, I mean workers. Like also replicate them na the Saratel.
That leads me to this question.
Saratel
as civil society
and other places because
as civil society, how we assess the protest itself? Let's not forget about the dogs, the corrupt people and the government, the under beliefs on go protect. As civil society, how you describe the action? In a one way genuine, a one way which na you the analysis?
Well, my own opinion, which is the opinion of any other person way in a civil society where they fight for the cause of, the champion the cause of accountability, champion the cause of people's liberty, champion the cause of labor laws and other laws the way the institutions so many institutions that they violate the people and rights. I think say it is healthy, but in as much as we don't see Ayanda, we also want to see that Fatima Bio, whenever she is called upward for making champion, any protest, as long as we get for do it national interest, Fatima Bio, for reveal himself and show up himself for at least for a champion that, because you don't start an Akoidu. It is a very good example from that perspective, but we want to see the continuity. Let not be saying Akoidu no more for no Fatima for for.
I don't get evidence of this, but people are still when they say Fatima do this because the Chief Minister we don't go corner, we don't go make some strength today. So this is a political goal also do for score for instance.
Well, I think we know there for look at that discussion day. We are here to look at the words of dogs. We are here to look at accountability, transparency, and also inserting himself, as a good example for making able for champions, but because the way they are more people are
civil society they analyze happenings.
Yeah, we analyze happenings, but we not get any statement where they come up from either Fatima.
So you're not to that level on a statement and don't restricted now.
We don't have any development yet we go warrant you for making we state that direction. But as it stands, we know where to the discourse. That Fatima
From your opinion, if it's politically motivated?
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right, continue for the between Nimna Ahmed M. Ila in the Executive Secretary for Civil Society National Public Accountability. Now, Council Robert, he is a civil society activist, but here as managing editor for Heritage newspaper. First, you feel say we get dogs in government?
Thank you very much. I find it extremely difficult for make a comment on this, but however, I will try to shine light on the subject matter. Apparently, I don't listen to my brother in submission in respect of the subject we're discussing. For me, like I say, you have to look at it in two lenses. You have to look at from the connotative meaning and the denotative meaning at which you put on. It all depends at which at the first thing they want for put on. But for me, we're all human. If I to compare Mortimer as a dog, for me, it not make a really harsh, to be honest. And they'll ever make it clear. Because no matter what, in the sight of God, we're all equal. In the sight of God, we're all equal, irrespective of any other thing. Mind you, these people were there in governance, and get family, and get wealth, and get picking them. These are responsible people. Them. If you see a man appoints somebody for sit in a cabinet, but only sit in a cabinet. Picking the sit in a cabinet. These are very responsible people who sit in a cabinet. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So for referring, it all depends on which way I want to put them or whether I refer to. But for me, the idea of where you say dog, for me, is uncalled for anyway. Yeah. So despite the fact that the work that we're going to do, of course, we commend them as a first lady, it changed the narrative in terms of look at the construction of the 34 military hospital for women, school of excellence, and empower women then advocate for girl picking them. That's a fantastic job. But sometimes, the mommy for always says, I the mama for the nation. All again for and for everybody, I accept everybody would I be. If I be the last person for talk. One of the things we see to go well, especially again for this employment issue. One, the two happen in Koido, that's going to lead for frustrate investor coming out this country because the fact that the level of interference or per se, that's why the fact is not part of government. Because the president's wife, she's not part of government. I mean, and they get line ministry that were in charge. You get the Ministry of Labour, Ministry of Mines. You got groups that were involved when it comes to the issue of dairying and we have all those industrial issues. Where I think, see, one of the approach we the first thing for don't try as much as possible for engage the Minister of Labour or the Minister of Mines and call them back with the party them. Rather than say, okay, Lord, lead protest. Because one thing people will say because you say you bias. Because starting to on the happen in other sector then. Like for since they don't do, you don't ask for workman as I said. Don't ever pay them benefit up to now. They don't go, they don't care. Nobody ever go to my profit for them. Other places never the same thing that happen. People that happen like Cambia and other districts and they with things and they happen. Mine when they affect by all mining community they deprive the community pool them. We get bad laws them. For me, for accusing cabinet, people, government, I think CS the first approach for them be the concern for the member of parliament. Then. One, a member of parliament they sign most of those mining agreements in there. The mining agreement there. And no how they go sign the agreement with the mining company in there. So I believe say for address issues of welfare issue, they are the problem of the Minister of Labour. So I believe that stance if you look at. More like when the mining company don't reply to the office of the first lady for saying then deal with government and they get structure or something. They don't do the facts here, so no go there. But then feel say then get the body that with the contact. The ministry is already in charge. So for me, referring the people in the government, what parts of government? Like I'm about to say, according to Abraham Lincoln definition, we all from government. The people of this country voted for your husband. The people of this country voted for the SNPP government. So they're all part of government. If the people don't be vote for SNPP or President Joseph Bill, President Bill will not going to be president. They're not going to be first lady. We all are part of government. So generally, you put it down, journalistic point of view, say the part of this government. And the issue for those, the issue of brown envelope, of course, we all know say this government try hard for fight against corruption. You see the anti-corruption commissioner, the whole way on the play. And for just to go after people there, when they go for corruption, look at which you don't do at the banking sector, because you don't do at the council them, money that we don't recover, to the ACC under the leadership of President Kefala, I think say they are making progress. A government stands to zero corruption. So for him, believe say the might get any empirical evidence with the substantiate to say people get if I don't go to the ACC, if I don't take this matter to the Anti-Corruption Commission, if I don't take and go down there, as long as I get evidence, because as long as they will provide evidence, because anti-corruption only are based on evidence.
So if you say comment to them baseless?
No, I'm not going to say baseless per se. I'm not going to say baseless. Normally, at the level at which you put her for me, now you know, let some of us find out. But
so you see some truth in what you say?
Well, not to say say truth. What are the things I say? My stance is you get a level of channel of communication. In governance structure, you get a chain of command. You get there's a chain of command in governance structure. So I have to say for that explain all later in the before come to the public. One know always they play, we are very supportive to them. Some of them would look at naturally, we don't promote any activities them. We don't want to get interface, we don't want to get interaction with her, but we believe yes, she's doing extremely well. But sometimes you get to look at say, yeah, mama, I little bit slow down for the talk, let not react. It matters for even at to himself for people then. But you have to know at which level at which you give.
So in other words, you're not can watch your steps, you're not can watch before you talk.
Well, you asking one, where you have to answer, you get for control emotion. We all know yes, they do well, but sometimes they don't allow emotion for carry you and make mad and vex and things.
So if I can quote you now, you say you can use emotions when they talk.
Oh, well, you can use sometimes use emotion. Wamat can learn. Now Wamat can behave down there. We ask you don't want. You understand them. So and I think say going forward, in as much as the mama for everybody in this country, as long as at the first lady, we all are mama. If you say we are simply kingdom, even the one in our government back again, that's why some people they will for a big for our government. A young woman, a young girl, a young woman, you understand? So you ever know yes, they all don't take as a mama.
So what if you say they don't refer to as dogs?
No, me, I'm not gonna know that dog if they talk, generally they talk. Because if they call the name, they say they talk that generally they put that in general terms. And they call post by the name. So I have to be very careful when they comment on them.
One side the way they say then copy the Minister of Mines and David Senge. Logically, other people don't say, you don't even refer to David Senge as Chief Minister. You say David Senge. But his Mines Minister referring to as the Mines Minister. So other people they say some issues between him and the ministers there.
Who's ministers there?
The only way call party or do we say one, David Senge, and the Minister of Mines, so then copy.
So
We should say the underminer.
Well, in all clear indication, for governance issue in terms of the minister there, and David Senge there.
So if by the letter they underminer?
No, me not say undermine there. Because if you look at governance structure, David Senge is the head of the ministers there. And they provide strategic leadership. Now in office they sign performance contracts, all ministers there. So in terms of governance structure for supervised ministers there, now David Senge rule. I think they're not going to do anything without a lot of things the way where maybe they in governance, a lot of things and the way people who can get channels from the private sector. The office of chief they can mediate. They provide a strategic leadership for ensure say how it will be a win-win situation between both government and the investor. So situation of that nature, I believe say yes, the chief minister get role for play. Not make any mistake about it. He get role for play. He gets key role for play. Because I am at the head of the ministers them.
Well, they also the claims in a man Senna.
Well, of course, now that is say, like man Senna. But I believe say the president knows they get minister that they in charge for that.
It's enabled.
They get minister that in charge
So
for
you
that.
not believe?
I say he get minister that they in charge.
So say not believe it.
So you not believe? I mean, that bring you. You believe Senna the president Senna?
Yeah, there is every possibility say.
So you're not facing a duplication in send minister?
Well, now that's make for far too long. We don't call the presidency. I think you need to do the needful by doing the cabinet reshuffle. If you there love the people of Sierra Leone, the people are suffering to the highest, point. And if you don't begin to send a woman for go do the job the way the minister there for do, meaning they are not fit. They are not fit and competent to be there.
Senna?
Yes, of course, I believe so.
So, sending the minister them for don't go ahead. They send you if in other words, you not trust the minister then?
Yes, of course. That's a clear ramification that not ever trust, I mean, the ministers.
And
But what did they wait if you not trust them? What did they wait?
And as civil society, if you say that warrant for cabinet reshuffle.
Yes, of course. Who don't they call on the president?
Because if you trust no day by anything, no need. Because well, if a level of trust no day, what you need for continue for engagement? For this continue for engagement with them.
So if you say the president don't trust the minister, then they...
Well, by extension, like what they say, because if the key people over there, you get key ministry in charge for that sector there. If you do not provide leadership, you say let the woman go. There's no need for let them.
So the word dogs in government, what do you take on that?
No, I mean, like I said, I constrain, I find it extremely difficult for comment on that because many of them find me compete as dog. Like, I don't talk, the Bible we talk, I say, in the sight of God, we're all equals.
Other people then they say the first lady they provide a penalty for the opposition for score goal against the ruling.
You know, I go so the woman will say because I say they go score goal today. It's not possible. No man gets a clear vision for this country.
But the statement and they give campaign message to the opposition.
No, not possible.
To some people.
How you go talk? You go give campaign message to the opposition.
Calling a government where you man in the head. Calling the official it's in a dog.
It all depends at the level we have for put and the context we have for put. Maybe part of them misunderstand what the guy will say.
Also referring to government officials as corrupt officials. Just like you didn't, I was telling people and down again.
Well, you have to back up. You have to provide, like I was saying, you have to back up with evidence and come to the public. Whether this way, when I corrupt.
If you say that they get space to the opposition.
In politics, Machiavelli say the end justify the means. What do I mean by this? That by every chance where you get over your opponent, they say make use of her. At the end of the day, it go pay you dividends. So in this circumstance, where in at least we all know say how Fatima Bio is so powerful, so prominent, and also the president is a listener, and they get so much respect. In fact, now that make I say. The SLPP amplify, by calling the First Lady Her Excellency, which is totally wrong.
So if you see them, they don't get more power.
They don't get more power. That is why they use the power now for, but to some extent, like with him, my brother said that for, they try for answer or skill the question we ask her. For any mistakes where you do, as sort of political party, now it strength to another political party. So if SLPP mistake is a strength to the APC as a political party.
No, but the APC is seriously unserious.
No, the
APC party seriously unserious.
No, you cannot say so.
But if you don't say so because you don't say so. There are a lot of things.
The way serious now, are we having electricity?
Now listen.
No, it's APC not serious.
You get
but by the time the APC
you get opposition. You get opposition when not vocal. You get opposition whether they signature
a bag of rice.
You get opposition whether they signature of the people of this country. You get opposition whether they signature of the people of this country. You get a position where they speak on behalf of the people. We're on critical issues of national importance. We understand where they affect everybody in terms of price control, food, and stuff. You see a position when I'm more position there. These guys are serious or serious.
So I want to ask this question, Andy. This man is saying I'm more position.
I'm more position.
With all intel the firstly they do. If it's an opportunity for let the opposition take advantage of Dandy and try for scrutinize his government more. Because the first lady and the president will take we do some government to own management.
Yes. No, listen.
The papa na Dios. The first lady na the mama na Dios. Yeah. If the mama telling people say na dog them, the papa for question the integrity of them picking na Dios. Yes. You understand?
Yeah, sure.
So if it's again the opposition in failure for perform, for question the government.
Exactly.
Make some of them tear they come out.
When you look at how good corporate governance works, you see there was a lapses since the inception of the SLPP, particularly we heard by President Bio. When you become a dictator, when you become an autocratic, and when you become a add features where you don't get anything to do with the tenet of modern democracy, by every indication, there is a judgment day. Me and you, the citizens or the people they look up to, we follow, we give, we can't did opinion of how things they happen. And when you look at the SLPP, philosophically, there is a difference between appearance and reality. They deceived the people of Sierra Leone by every indication. You know, the struggle, just the goal.
But because you don't get some minded opposition for talk.
I'm coming, sir.
No, but listen.
How many times the opposition don't talk and they have been
these people are not serious.
How many times the journalists don't talk and they have been
Forget about journalists. Forget about journalists.
I don't forget about them. These are the components.
These are the components.
These are the components of modern democratic tenet.
You get an opposition where disorganized, when organized themselves.
How many times?
They get internal identity fights.
How many times you don't go to CID?
Then they fight for the internal, for the personal interest. Then they fight for the internal, for the personal interest.
How many times you don't go?
They don't believe on themselves. They don't believe in leadership.
How many times?
So.
How many times the opposition don't talk parliament, they have been molested and they have been harassed.
APC get right for checkmate SLPP.
Yes, I want for them checkmate. Why
everybody using the media?
Nobody look them up at the end of the day. They question them, they call them as CID. Of course, on many occasions, on many times.
You visit the opposition don't do enough for the people them for checkmate this government.
Nobody know the way they able for do enough. They do young bit. Just like how
no, but enough.
No, at the camp,
No.
At the camp, sir.
Comparatively, not to Africa. No, of course, we don't do comparative.
You don't do comparative. You don't look at democratic. I mean, you don't do democratic tenets and structural adjustment to that of Sierra Leone to America.
I'm not talking about America.
Over 400 years.
I'm not talking about America. Even Senegal. Even Senegal. Listen, let me comment. Even Senegal.
Comparative analysis.
Listen me.
America.
Senegal.
Don't maintain
because
a
of
good governance.
vibrant opposition.
America don't maintain a very good governance. America don't maintain a very good governance over 100 years ago. Over 400 years ago. Before we even get democracy.
When they be opposition, forget about Jail Ayos. Senegal. This boy for Paul Macky Sall. For Macky Sall na power where they do exorcism. They checkmate am. You don't jail them, and from Panama with the bank commander become presidential.
You don't go assess them in jail compared to your jail here. You don't go do assessment.
Of course.
When you do the assessment,
but I don't do stuff.
No, you don't do assessment. This is a jail. We're not friendly to anybody so far. Nobody know what for go.
If I bring back
including you and I politician.
If I bring back to the question of the first lady, you feel said because according to you, say the APC not progressive. You feel as a result of the unprogressiveness of APC. Make the first lady get for take that role it takes on now?
No. Not as a result. Then they do probability as because one, mind you, the first the same. Because na from Kono na they born. The daughter of Kono. Because of one, for me, yes. Double because of the word we use make against shoot them. But in role we play.
But not one word you use.
Now listen, I said because of the words. Now because of the words. Wait for me.
These are serious words.
It was for me.
No, don't.
They're unserious.
No.
Listen
these are
for me. In one way use like for me, I get issue with them. But ideally, the bold step we take for me is a commendable, highly impressive. One, we get people who don't serve government, who don't from the previous government, where they come from Kono, where the people affected. A lot of mining issues on that affected by the community people there. We will not ever go for time for them people in the Kono. Not put politics aside. For let go that bold step by the own. Checkmate the mining company then. For me, like most of them are the ones that we use for me not friendly. I know my guest issue, but the leadership we provide for go na Kono, engage the people and engage the mining company. For me, I want for comment for that. No, the word that we use, me not put anything. But the step and leadership that for give example to other people. You get people that appoint at this government here as a minister. Logically,
it means that the Fatima Bio don't take the job of a labor, it also take the job of a mines minister. Yeah. But that's not our responsibility.
You get it wrong.
How do we get it wrong? Are we not following? We know this alone. Just like I man EDSA.
Well, listen.
You man a minister of energy. Fatima by exception. Logically.
You remember doing APC term. When we get so see mining problem in that place there. You know what he can mock about talk? He said if them born, no say them born good. Now he called us. I call a kono say Koidonu Sembeu. No, not to yes, Koidonu Sembeu hospital. God hospital today. No say them born fine. Let us go at the corner. None of destruction there. Nobody at that time, even the former force, never come up and smile for the people of Kono. No, if you come and go stand against Ote, the pioneer got them destroy place.
They believe in the tenets of democracy.
What do you mean by tenets of
I believe in the
democracy?
tenets of democracy
When you come in the department?
in the sense that not only the labor minister, not only the mines minister, allow for let the process the work.
Add your voice.
Let the institutions.
Add your voice.
How many times protests don't take place?
Now must say, you know, go there in the capacity as first lady.
How many times protests
And
don't
go
take
there in the
place?
capacity as because of
How
the
many
corner bond.
times? Is that enough reason?
Nobody must say nobody.
So what are the things affecting the people on different institutions? Let Fatima show up
I
also.
ask you earlier and say,
Yes.
a move now one way if it's genuine on a based on political motivation.
I know say there are battles. You know, now all the political parties. I mean, the APC and the SFP, there are battles. But this battle, I may not know how in the fight this battle by demoting the Minister of, Labour and demoting the Minister of Mines because this is not our responsibility. You know, this falls, you know, now the purview of the Minister of Labour and the Minister of Mines for make Labour for sit down for address them amicably. Rather than, you showing solidarity because you are coming from Kono. What about Freetown? What about McKinney? What about Cambia? What about Bo? What about Kenema? So, she's not, patriotic. If now a patriot, they look at national issues rather than, the issues that we get for do it regional. You understand? And a democracy is about national interest and not regional interest. Yeah? So, me no want to talk about politics because when that time they come discuss them, we go discuss them. But for now, all within Fatima Biodu is not correct at all.
Robert, Ahmed is say waiting Fatima do not correct. You believe in that?
No, the words I don't we use. That mean for say get issue that.
So you support
but leadership will go there. That leadership will provide for interface with the community.
That's the same leadership Seratel wants.
No, you go country for provide the leadership.
How?
You go country.
By segregational leadership?
No.
That is what we call segregational leadership.
No.
If he wants to address national issues, they make him come and lead the woman the way they cry for.
Me get issue with the word say. I get issue with the word say we use. Because if I compromise as dog, no.
So if you will come and apologize back to the public?
If I come to the public, I apologize, yeah.
Believe if I apologize to the
public?
Well,
we want to know before you apologize, firstly, okay, we can use them through the press conference or the press conference.
Call the press conference.
Call a press conference and tell we don't know this dog, not the government.
But I think firstly now that post we address things you're gonna in Facebook.
They call things by their name.
No, well, I don't think this is social media. Not to social media goes for address no issue. Call a press conference and discuss issues. Let people ask that question. We know whether not the dog, not the government.
Because never get opportunities to the public. Yeah. That's one like civil society and media.
Yeah, we also want to know when he come because they will meet a letter and table that the civil society and the right and that we want to see. Let help the civil society or the media. Let help the Anti-Corruption Commission for we able for on act.
So let me just to that line. They will not officially write down.
Yeah, we don't write up this morning before we come now. Liberty TV we don't write up. Perhaps we go late for send the letter, but I believe say by Monday the letter go meet her for make you give a clarification.
So not the details.
It is that we are requesting that Her Excellency, this is a peaceful letter requesting from the civil society point of view that. You have stated ambiguous and conspicuous terminology by referring to the cabinet or the government as dogs. So the people are dogs and they are holding brown envelope to deprive the nation. So the one way they deprive the nation for let's alone not go, let Fatima be help the civil society for make you able know. So we're going for Press Anti-Corruption Commission for make you go after them people and then get a lot of envelopes there.
So if you say at first, now this is what we don't do, then go then a public.
I think say Fatima Marabio not do a clear assignment. She's not on top of situation. These are situations we get for do it. How you go able for engage? The line ministries. The line ministries. Yeah. They get Minister of Labour. They get Minister of the Mines. They also get the media and the civil society. That this is exactly what is happening at the moment.
And again, like that, what you say?
So Call the civil society, call the media, call the how many times you don't engage? I mean, the minister of Labor. How many times you don't engage the minister of
so in addendum,
Yes.
in addendum to what people to say, though that the people are right and letter, but wait if we don't do.
If I don't refer the letter,
not to that, if we don't use the cow approach, we are in the bottom top approach. If we don't invite the minister of Labor. He call, not to even invite, call. He said,
I understand the Labour minister, did
he called the mines minister. He called the representative of them. Not even all. And also the most get leader, but they will gather letter them. Invite the two people to come, and they manage. You can't interface with them. From there, we don't get the side of them. You give them the tax. Though yes, I'm not for interfere. I'm not the part. Me not the part of government. Me just as a first lady for support my husband and vision. 2 years, I cannot accommodate. These are my people in concern. I want to say this here with utmost seriousness, and I want feedback from the end of them. You call it, we go interface with them. You know, like after I don't know, if I can invite the mining, you write to them back again. Call and see one for interface with them. Rather than go to public, call my people and see.
So you condemn my action.
Okay. What's that you say? And the leader made it time put some
logically, Robert is condemning the action of the first lady. Let us put it this way. Logically, Robert is condemning the action of the first lady. Just
so
that
you're afraid to condemn the first lady?
Yes, of course, because Robert was part of the governance.
Not to condemn, but
so somebody again don't accuse Robert of being a mouthpiece for government. So you again.
And when it comes to civil society. And
but my friend,
the comes
okay.
When it comes to civil society activism, one of the people where people salon people they get so much respectful for it be a vocal, the mouthpiece of the civil society is Robert. You cannot sit here and support the actions of the first lady. People are watching you. This is a program that has to do with
support the action. I don't support the action.
But you have been skipping.
No.
I mean, Alex. Yes, of course.
No.
You did that on several occasions.
Contrary, my
so
brother.
now a position holistically, they rate or they condemn the first lady action.
Of course, I condemn the action for say yes. That the manner at which you do the thing for me is uncalled for.
For the users, you know,
if I don't use the bottom top approach, civil means the water approach, because one, I understand saying, I understand saying that the people they write a letter. When they write a letter, if I don't invite all the players until I get a meeting, because you get in office, you call and get in chief admin day. If I don't instruct in chief admin, don't write letter to all them players invite them to a meeting. Or if as I say, instead for don't come, okay, I go tell on labor. That was my minister. Oh, you might get level point to the meet and get this frank conversation and chat the way forward. Because one, the money coming back again, these are investors them. Then get, you know how the current trend at the market, the diamond. What are the profit the money company they make? There are challenges. Then back there for upset their own liability, they don't tell them for upkeep. So if
you know AD Cargo now on Facebook page say Robert K. Cargo is afraid of saying the truth.
Now, I'm not afraid of saying the truth. The truth is, you see me paper, the truth is our moral defensive weapon. So me not afraid, nothing for them to speak. But listen.
But people point and by you say you are pro-government.
No. But listen. Forget about them talking today. Me not to pro-government. You understand? At the Kaya for speak on behalf of the people. I don't date at actually over 17 years. The issue of I don't challenge issues of national importance in this country. I know. Me, I'm not the Ben. I they call things by their name. Well, I don't say the level at which the president is good for me not to be the right channel. So if I don't go back, if I don't come use that bottom top approach, interface all the key players at the sector, and see how you get the opinion and address the issue rather than go old mic and say go protest. Because when people go one far and say, oh, the police don't bias. People in the right for protest letter and they grant them. So you understand? So you go look at the police.
So why is the plan for left this discussion and go possibly look at another one? Few questions, yes or no. You support the first lady action?
No, I'm not supporting. No, listen.
You condemn the action?
Now listen. Let put it on this way. One, I tell you, say, I commend them for the leadership role they play for go interface with the people. But the words the way you use for me, I'm not going to use that word for me company mortal man. I don't refer it to the Bible. To the Bible say, in all we as a mortal man, we're all equal in the sight of God. We're all mortal. Nobody not to dog. God make animals them. He make dog different from human being. So if I a human being as a dog, for me, that's the issue. So we're going to look at your perspective. A leadership we don't play, everybody look at it, we don't play in leadership in terms of the empower women, advocacy drive, development project that they don't do, one for comment. But at least let it slow down, that in tempo our mat, and see how you can be soft on something. Because if I be the last person for talk, you know, we in for there, like I say, everybody appreciate the support they give to your husband. But you have to look at which level at which how they talk and CCS, I know people give appreciate her.
Another person, Mr. Abubakar Mansari, they say, the man in the black, please be honest to yourself and Sierra Leonean. Against it is your right to checkmate the government on behalf of Sierra Leonean. So people, in other words, viewers, even the question, you honesty.
But you may know it's our honest in this. We know that. But at the right time, so it's so I can't talk the truth. I'll tell the hard facts.
So just in line with Andy, somebody again, Alhaji is called Bangua, they say, what about EDSA? Let her come and lead a protest against them. So that lead me now to this. That lead me now to this.
What happened EDSA?
Now lead me now to Night Watch, where they say Rampart, BO, and KKY blackout. You dey feel the blackout?
Why not for feeling blackout, man? Well, we mean a consumer.
What do you take on
no,
the
mean
current,
a consumer. Why don't you feel blackout?
What do you take on the current availability of electricity?
Well, there are challenges. Where I think,
okay.
Man, you understand, say, the level at which way the power should be generate power now, they don't can low. Even the source power from the Bumuna. Yeah. We all know it's not a secret, right? The electricity government get out and they get everything they get. Not commensurable. Now government back and upset for payback for them send them. One, we as a Sierra get rule for play. We get for change your mindset. Despite the fact that now that government, you go say Salon better. Look what's happened in Ghana. You know how much Ghana will the car powership? Ghana get serious blackout in Ghana. You know how much the whole Ghana? So people are just you don't enable understand the contemporary issues that we happen across the world. You understand? Ghana get serious issues. So, the same car powership they use in Ghana. They would them big time $1 million they use there. So if we government not come, government made this car ship from the then governments will continue and look at the expansion. We go in town electricity and challenges and there. People don't want to pay for electricity. You get considerable number of people that receive electricity.
No, but they say and all this happen as a result of the failure of
the failure of the management of the electricity when I answer. Government for people get a system they dictate side outside the thief electricity. System for day. System for day, they forget a system who could detect that one. They say the other no, these are no. All the people even they get meter. But which means they get the meter. They forget the central meters. In fact, one of the things we also do, each meter they give forget a code number, we then for go put on the system. So that's why we're able to trace whether the person they buy to a property or anybody the thief that current to do. So but all of this is mismanagement. So
is it about the leadership or the management problem?
The management of the electricity is the biggest part. Government for them overall sack the entire system. The director general is nothing to write home about. So they need for plan that place. Count an independent body the manager. Mind you, during the APC time, Mr. Timbo, the director general of EDSA. But what the government do, then we get a consultant management to be manage EDSA. What they bring them under. Apart from the existing, they get people, but that nobody get this kind of tier. So government for look at waiting the previous government for do. When they get a contract management where they come for one electricity. Platform there where the what with the letting border so that people will say, oh, not for just sit down, for just an office, look at things. Electricity is very key. Without electricity, it's a problem. Look at the hospital. People that with operation they go, people will die. Look at officers who they go at the ministries there, with the blackouts. You see, ministers they find itself. Why for be?
You believe the first lady for lead a protest against blackout?
Yes, of course. You don't start a very good example. So one for see the continuity of the first lady for lead many protests. And one of the side also for lead is the energy sector. When a man, the President Bio himself and the Minister of Energy. So when President Bio come, one for see the first action where he go take. Now for make he sack himself as a Minister of Energy. So at least the person where he go put there as a minister, the civil society and the media and the people that will get concerned for electricity, all that guidance and so go able to reach out to the minister. But as it stands now, President did a state house. He has for reach, for let people reach out to the president. So I think so when it can, the first thing I need for do, let we get a substantial, I mean, the Minister of Energy.
All right, well, I want to say plenty thank you to you, Ahmed M. Ila, in the Executive Secretary for National Consortium on Public Accountability, and Robert K. Kagbo, in the Managing Editor and Publisher for Heritage Newspaper. Himself again, a civil society activist.
I'm the chairman of the National Consortium on Public Accountability.
Oh my God.
Yes,
so,
of course, yeah.
So it's like I get the Executive Secretary.
Yeah, the
So why
chairman.
would I get disagreement in idea?
No, of course. Now that is, so we forget to expect the same views.
So quickly,
we
before,
forget.
so
Now, so we believe.
he does introduce her as the chairman. You believe say the first lady for producing people always say corrupt.
What are the come out? What are
You
the come
believe
out?
say the first lady.
Hey, that I will. I will work on accountability issues. Them.
So you believe
any
in
other corruption they waste. I say we should go after them.
So you believe say the first lady for produce.
If we help, not to like produce. If we help with more information regarding that statement.
So now they go after the people. Then.
Exactly.
Well, I had the program, the Liberty Review, the end for today. I want to say plenty thank you to Princess Spears, who helped for produce the program, to Sao and in team way make una watch we from the technical team. Me don't be Alex Lawrence Kuma. They say get it have a blessed weekend.
Supplies on the mix.
Look for the news with the around.